Well, hello there. It's Andy, your lonely libertarian citizen of California. Today I had somebody who is in the nursing field come by, and she agrees with me that this healthcare will be tyranny upon our citizens. And it's someone in the healthcare field who agrees with this. She's basically, her understanding is that this will literally take away privacy from most of the public. Second thing is, she understands it, Congress and members of the White House, executive staff, do not have to comply. However, you and I will be fined should we not comply with the new healthcare system, the mandated health insurance for everybody. Now, as I said in my last video, it doesn't seem to be very fair when you have different levels of risk, and you must, if you are very low risk, you actually pay for everyone else in the way this new healthcare system works with regard to the insurance. The fact that you are mandated to have it, now you're mandated to present your money for a service you may or may not need, as much as a lot of other people will use it. And if you're a very conservative person, you probably don't use, go to the doctor for every little sniffle or sneeze. You're probably not a hypochondriac, so you're gonna not need as much health care per se. But there are a lot of people who, of course, who are those sniffle, sneezer, hypochondriac people who will need a lot of health care. And well, it's unfortunate that you and I will be paying for them if you're a conservative like I am with regard to risk and need. So today I met somebody, like I said, who works in the healthcare field and who does not agree with this need for mandated health care and health insurance. So there you have it, people. There are people out there. One other thing I wanted to talk about was, they're all talking about the economy turning the corner. And from what I see here in Simi Valley, we are not having any new businesses open. Basically we have actually more businesses going out of business. So I don't know where that sits with the economy turning the corner, but it doesn't look very good for the economy when you see businesses that are closing down. For instance, the PetSmart here is closing their veterinary service, or their grooming service, and right now there's it's available for lease. So beyond that, we have a soccer store that's closing. I know of one hairdresser that is recently closed in the Ralph Center on LA Avenue, and they were in business for a very long time in that location. And I also know of another hairdresser who told me, well, I might have to close the business because I'm just not seeing as many people come through the door as we did last year, and we just don't see any pickup. So people are spending a lot less for haircuts, and that tells you they don't have much cash. If you're letting your hair grow out more and you're trying to stretch those haircuts month by month, that tells you that you have a shrinking pool of people of cash. From my own standpoint, what I'm seeing here is that I'm seeing a lot more people come through the door. I met a fella yesterday whose wife lost her job in the last week, and he says that he's on the verge of losing his. They don't know. And he does work in the movie industry. Works for a set design company. So all around the board, people are losing their jobs, and there just doesn't seem to be much hope. And the thing is, you'd think that with a legislature who's been dealing with 3-4 times over now fixing a state budget, you think they put a lot more emphasis on trying to bring jobs to California. What can we do to bring jobs? They should be lowering taxes for businesses. They should be making, easing regulation for businesses in this environment to hopefully bring businesses here. But there's absolutely no talk of that. So, our government is either they're 4 steps behind or they just don't care. I don't know, but it sure seems that they just really don't care. So, California, I think, may be the first state in the union to go bankrupt. We are $5 to $6 billion shy every every quarter now of revenue to spending. They don't cut the spending fast. They can't keep up with it, and I don't know how they're servicing the $541 billion in debt. I just don't see it. I look at the numbers and I see what the budget is and I see what the debt service is, and I don't think that they're really servicing it very well. If they are, they're just barely making the payments. So, it'd be interesting to see if any of those bonds are callable, or if they are, if there's any ability for the lenders on those bonds to get them to be paid a lot faster if they feel they're going towards default. I don't know, but it's very interesting to see what's happening here in California. I personally, if I were you, don't loan any money to this state, because they certainly don't have the money to pay it back.